name is Alayna Jordan, and I want to share why I love neuroscience, specifically neural pathways, so much. In neuroscience, we study the brain and how it relates to the nervous system. I want to focus on the nervous system's neural pathways, a connection through bunches of neurons that spread across the brain and body. Okay, well, what does a neural pathway imply? Look at it this way. Imagine running a relay race and needing to get the baton to the finish line. It's the same as the nervous system. Each neuron fires down their axon for their leg until the stimuli or the baton reaches its destination. Receiving part of the message through the dendrites and transmitting it through the axon, the neurons form a sort of link or path. These parts are like the hands of the racers. This whole connection is called a neural pathway. Not only is this an amazing feat because information travels insanely fast, but because neural pathways are directly involved with learning as well. Since infancy, the human population has learned a certain way to walk, a certain way to think, because of the constant use of the same neural pathway. This connection of neurons is used repeatedly so it grows stronger and stronger. Not in the sense that it grows muscles, but in the sense that a stimuli travels faster down that pathway. But using only this connection to do certain tasks hinders the other pathways that already exist and cause them to die from disuse. A simple example is writing with your left or right hand. Over the years, you've probably only written with one hand, and trying to use the other seems impossible. This is because the neural pathway connecting your brain to your hand is stronger in the dominantly used hand. What you intend to do is better transmitted. I've gone into all this detail, but I've never really said my point. So if humans are so used to doing things one way, are we still able to change our abilities? This is a yes. Learning just as we did when we were 2 comes into play. While we may falter and stumble, especially the older we are, that's simply a part of the learning process. Our neuroplasticity is greater the younger we are. Imagine all that we could do if we started early and took the time to learn. Beliefs aren't set in stone. Your brain thinks a certain way because it has been trained to. Neural pathways work not only with actions, but with thoughts as well. The importance of slowly changing your mindset through neural pathways has never been so prominent. While this change may seem impossible, it starts with simply thinking in a new way. Comprehending certain sensory input can change as well. Our senses follow neural pathways. We are accustomed to deciphering basic recognition of touch and sight, but practicing to understand vibrations and other stimuli becomes possible by using that same neural pathway. This may all seem like a superhero movie plot where an amazing person uses more than 10% of their brain, but that can never be so wrong. We have access to all the healthy parts of our brain, it's just a matter of how we use them. The human population will grow as a species if they step out of their comfort zone and change from what feels normal. Neural pathways may be small and go unnoticed, but they hold the key to being the best person that we can be. The world shouldn't sleep on the importance of the brain and its amazing ability.